While waiting for my appointment, a nurse came up to me and said, "Your daughter here is ready to be discharged." I was about to tell her I didn't have a daughter, but then I saw the teenage girl standing right behind her, staring right at me with wide, terrified eyes and her hands together like she was praying. She was mouthing the words, "Please say yes," while her whole body was shaking. Something in her face made me trust her. "Yes, sorry." I stood up quickly. "Let's go, honey." The nurse smiled and handed me a clipboard. She had a severe allergic reaction, but she's stable now. "Just sign here, Mrs. Kessler." I signed the fake name while the girl stayed close to me. Her hand grabbed my arm and I could feel her trembling. The nurse looked at the paperwork. "You can take her home now. Her father called earlier and said he's on his way if you needed to leave, but I told him you were already here." The girl's face went pale. Her fingers dug into my arm so hard it hurt. As soon as the nurse walked away, the girl whispered urgently, "We need to leave right now, before he gets here." We rushed toward the exit doors and I asked her what was happening. "Who's coming for you?" She was walking fast beside me. "I'm in foster care, but they're not a real foster family." "What do you mean?" We pushed through the main doors into the parking lot. "There's 6 teenage girls in the house. They make us do online work for 12 hours every day. We're not allowed to stop." Her voice was shaking as we walked between parked cars. I looked at her closer now, maybe 15 or 16. "We need to call the police right now." She shook her head hard. "I tried calling my caseworker last week. He found out." She pulled up her sleeve and showed me a dark ruse that wrapped around her upper arm. "He locked me in the basement for 3 days." My stomach dropped. "Who did this to you?" "My foster dad, but he works for the foster system. He's a placement coordinator. Nobody believes us because he knows how to make everything look legal." We were walking toward my car in the far corner of the lot. "What happened today? Why were you at the hospital?" "They make us take sleeping pills every night so we don't cause problems, but I'm allergic to something in them. My throat started closing up this morning, so they had to bring me here. I gave them a fake name, and when I saw you in the waiting room, I just took a chance. I pointed at you and said you were my mom." That was smart thinking. I fumbled for my car keys in my purse. The girl suddenly stopped walking. She grabbed my hand and pointed across the parking lot. "That's his car. He's already here." I looked where she was pointing. A silver Honda was parked 3 rows away, empty. My heart started pounding. "If his car is here, that means he's inside the hospital looking for you right now. We have to hide. He always wears his work badge on a blue lanyard. People trust him because they think he works at the hospital." She was practically hyperventilating. I could see my car now. It was only 30 feet away. "We need to get to my car while he's still inside searching." We started walking faster, trying to look normal, but my hands were shaking. The girl stayed close, using me as a shield. "He texted the other kids this morning." The girl's voice cracked. "He said if I ran away, he would make all of them pay for it. They're probably getting punished right now because of me." We were almost at my car when I heard someone call out, "Excuse me, ma'am." We both turned around. A tall, bald man with glasses was walking toward us from the hospital entrance. The girl froze completely beside me. Her breathing got really fast. "That's him. That's my foster dad." My blood went cold. I looked at the man's face as he got closer. I recognized him immediately. No, that can't be right. My voice barely worked. "That's him." The girl's fingernails dug into my hand. "Please don't let him take me back." The man was close enough now that I could see his face clearly. My mind was spinning. This couldn't be possible. "Pablo?" My voice came out strangled and weak. He stopped walking for just a second. Confusion crossed his face when he recognized me, but his eyes just dropped down to look at the girl holding my hand. "What are you doing here? And why do you have Madison?" The girl whispered next to me. "His real name is Pablo Reeves." Her voice shook. "He has 6 of us in that house. The foster paperwork is all fake." Pablo took a step closer. His voice was friendly, but there was an edge to it. "Kate," he told me, "you don't understand what's happening here. Madison gets confused. She has behavioral issues. Let me take her home so we can sort this out." He reached his hand toward the girl. "She's not going anywhere with you." I stepped in front of her. "She doesn't need your permission." His friendly mask was slipping. "Madison, get over here. Now?" The girl pressed against my back. Her face went gray as she realized me and Pablo knew each other. "Get away from us." I pulled out my phone. My hands were shaking so hard I could barely hold it. Pablo's expression shifted when he saw the phone. "You're really going to call the police on me?" My thumb hovered over 911. "Yes. I don't care that you're my brother. You're trafficking children. Family or not, you're a monster." Full story on channel linked below.